Research can be done to compare a particular health treatment to another factor that can be new or different to see what works the best. Usually, an experiment is set up with experimental groups and control groups. Typically, those in the experimental groups get the health treatment and those in the control group receive the standard treatment or sometimes a placebo treatment. Now, if people were able to choose which group they'd like to be in, the groups would end up being very different from each other. They might prefer the experimental group or the control group based on a variety of factors such as experience. This would be the same if researchers chose the groups. They might pick particular individuals from one group based on physicality or their current symptoms. They may subconsciously place the fitter participants in a particular group to make it look like the treatment worked better. Now, this already creates a major limitation for the study before it has even begun. Selection bias would result from the groups being vastly different from each other, and it must be avoided to ensure a successful outcome of the experiment. So, how can we ensure that the groups are as equal as possible at the start of the experiment? Well, we use a concept called random allocation. Random allocation refers to how researchers conducting the experiment divide participants into each group to reduce selection bias. Think about it like flipping a coin to choose which group someone will go in. In the majority of studies, researchers use a computer-generated number method to assign people to groups. Those who are willing to partake in the study must accept whatever group they've been assigned to. Through random allocation, both groups will be similar to each other by the amount of people, gender, age, and ethnicity. And we can say that the groups were equivalent at the start of the study, with any changes most likely due to the independent variable. So let's put all of this into practice. Let's say the researchers want to know how the supplementation of omega-3 fatty acids affects the gut microbiome. Researchers seek out participants by putting their details into a computer program to filter which people are suitable for the study. This method randomly allocates people to the experimental group that contains the omega-3 supplementation or the control group, which will receive the placebo treatment. This means that the people taking part in this experiment will have treatments suitable for them, and it will assist the researchers in finding out whether the supplementation makes a difference to the gut microbiome. This method also ensures that the differences found in the results were not systematic and the result of the allocation process. So, in order for a randomized controlled trial to be accurate, random allocation must be used to ensure selection bias does not affect the results, as well as ensuring the groups are as equal as possible throughout the entire study.